So I now have the pleasure of introducing Josh to you all, and Josh is going to share his lived experience of being an apprentice with us. I have written the questions out for Josh, so I will just ask them, and then Josh will come in. Okay, so Josh, what made you choose an apprenticeship?
Um, okay, so, what made me choose an apprenticeship? I decided to choose an apprenticeship because I wanted to develop real work experience while studying for a recognised qualification. I felt learning in a classroom full time would not suit me as well as learning in a practical environment because I prefer to learn by undertaking jobs and completing them, not just reading about them. At the start of my level 3 business administration apprenticeship, I expected this to be challenging. I also expected to receive extra support and hoped to be treated fairly with clear instructions. I wanted to build up my level of confidence and expected to secure a qualification by the end of the apprenticeship and feel more secure and comfortable with my ability at work.
Brilliant. Thank you, Josh. So what helped you most to succeed as an autistic individual?
Now, what helped me to succeed the most as an autistic apprentice? For me, the biggest factor was structured support. Having regular one-to-one sessions, clear deadlines and coursework being broken down into small steps made a big difference. Consistency and routine also helped me. For example, I understood when my one-to-one sessions were taking place, what would be covered in them, and what I had to prepare for. All of this went on to reduce my anxiety and it made me feel more confident and comfortable. Having a coach who has a good understanding of autism and special educational needs allowed me to be myself and not feel rushed.
Amazing. Thank you. That's really, really insightful, Josh. What was there one adjustment or way of working that made a real difference to you?
Now, coming on to adjustments or ways of working which made a real difference for me. Breaking assignments down into smaller and manageable sections made a real difference. Instead of being instructed to complete the whole assignment, I worked on one task at a time to reduce overload and stress. Also, having written guidance instead of verbal instructions helped me refer back to the written information.
Brilliant. Thank you, Josh. What strengths do you feel you brought to the role because of how you think or work?
One of the strengths I brought with me was my attention to detail. I like accuracy in ensuring information is correct, which helps me in my role. I also brought reliability because I prefer routine and structure. So I am consistent and punctual with my work and tasks. Another strength was honesty. If I did not understand something, then I would always ask.
Brilliant. Thank you, Josh. What's the one piece of advice you would give employers who want to make apprenticeships more accessible?
Um, the one piece of advice I would give to employers who want to make apprenticeships become more accessible is I feel employers should concentrate on strengths and not only on challenges.
Mm.
Also, it is important to create a safe environment in which all apprentices feel comfortable and confident to say, I do not understand without a fear of judgment.
That is really, really strong feedback. Thank you for that, Josh. And the last question is, what's the one piece of advice you would give to neurodivergent individuals who are thinking about doing an apprenticeship?
Finally, now, the one piece of advice I would give to neurodivergent individuals who are thinking about undertaking an apprenticeship, and that is never doubt yourself or your ability to succeed. An apprenticeship can be a really useful route to building a successful career. However, you should always ask for reasonable adjustments to be implemented early. Always be honest about what helps you work to the best of your ability.
Amazing.
You should always concentrate on your strengths, whether it is attention to detail, creativity, or problem solving skills. These qualities are relatable and valuable to the workplace.
Absolutely.
And this might not feel easy, but it is achievable, and I am an example of this.